Hello everybody and welcome back to Sonic and the Black Knight. Today, we're gonna go ahead and put up these last of the barriers and go from there. See what happens from there. This time we'll be playing as Percival. And there's a fourth one on the map, but we don't have that unlocked yet.
Here I go.
Percival sucks really bad. She's clunky, to put it nicely. Her jumping is somewhat odd. It's like a weird triple jump in a way, which is very annoying on her signature stage because of these things here. If you time stuff wrong, you will, that is a one-shot. You will die, because I mean, it is lava here. But overall, it's very clunky, and I don't get too much enjoyment out of playing her at all. It's unfortunate too, because Blaze is such a cool character. Oh, I mean, Percival. I don't know what a Blaze is, but I'm sure whatever she's based on is a fairly cool thing that was really good in a certain DS game. DS specifically, because, yeah. But you kind of see where the funkiness comes into play. At the same time, you can do stuff like that if you're ballsy enough, but it's usually not worth the risk. Again, this might actually take me a little bit to get through because I hate this stage and I hate Percival's playstyle. Speaking of which, Percival is inaccurate to the legends, into the actual Arthurian legend. Percival is actually a guy. And as you can notice here, Percival is very much of the female orientation. Which means her title should not be Sir, it should be Dame. Which is the, you know, the female equivalent of Sir. Oh, you ass! But anyway, I'm not losing sleep over it. I still like this game after all, you gotta remember that. And now a Twitter mob's gonna come out of nowhere and be like, can't believe they didn't represent. My god, I can't believe they didn't represent. Yeah, whatever. The game came out in 2009. We're just here to have fun. It's a child's game anyway. But, you know, for a child game, it does have a fairly dark plot. I mean, I guess I can't say it's fully a child game because it is rated E10 after all. But, you know, these are just kind of the type of stories that I miss from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Sure, it can be a little bit edgy to some, but, you know, I find it enjoyable. This is my childhood. It will forever be that way, and I just want to see it done right again. This was Sonic to me. This was Sonic to a lot of people, more so than just anyone that grew up in the 2000s, or the late 2000s. Because, I mean, adventure. Heck. Sonic Blast had Eggman packing a gun trying to shoot Sonic. I'm not kidding you. But he missed, and that's why the Emerald was in pieces in that game. Crazy stuff. By the way, we got past the worst section, which was just the volcano, which was just the erupting fire. That was easily the worst section. This place is not bad. All you have to do is just avoid the geysers, and you'll be out just fine. Or sorry, since we're technically somewhere in Britain, I gotta say, geyser. You know, you gotta avoid that geyser, love. I don't know why I just ran in. What? Okay, we're back. But yeah. I do like how Percival gets to wall run. Percival is a fairly stylish knight. Just overall in how she does stuff here. I mean, heck, her wall attack animation is a multi-hit. Her attack on the rocks was a multi-hit. It's just fairly... It's something very graceful about it, I guess. And I guess that's what Sonic Team was going for. Also, to note that Percival actually wields a spear instead of a sword. But, so Sonic Team had to improvise and make it somewhat a sword, but also a spear-like thing. So, yeah, that's something cool. What?
This must be it. Ha! Our fate is now in your hands, Sir Sonic.
There's the fourth one. And now, this.
A dragon's lair? Just our luck!
We'll be fine, as long as we don't disturb and undermine your footing.
Dragon's Lair. Yeah, then this one's been a long time coming now, hasn't it? And who knows, we might actually be able to finally take out that dragon.
Thunder dragon?
You mean this is some kind of dragon too?
Yes, right on the backs of a thunder dragon to light your way. In a way, it's similar to the gargoyles from Levitated Ruin, so, you know. Either way, this one and beyond, you're running out of roads! So speed break right through it. Anyway, Dragon's Lair. This is my favorite stage in the game. Just because of... I mean, just look at it. You're running on the back of a thunder dragon. The sky is apocalyptic looking, but also the aesthetic of the entire cave is pretty nice. The music is kick-ass, even if it's a remix of Crystal Cave. It goes hard, and I just love it so much. It can be a bit BS-y with the collision detection here sometimes, but again, if you know what you're doing, it's not a problem whatsoever. I say, and then I'm gonna die to a pitfall here. But yeah, you can really do some ballsy stuff when you know your limits with this game. Either way, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer. This means we actually do go get to fight the dragon. And by the way, I have not mentioned this yet now, but the spider things, new type of enemy, obviously. But I haven't mentioned them is because they're so forgettable that they don't actually have a name. They have concept art, just not a name.
Never underestimate your opponent, especially when it's a dragon.
The Earth Dragon, the guardian of Dragon's Lair and Crystal Cave, I guess, too. Finally get to take care of some business with him trapping a bunch of innocent folks in a bunch of crystals. You want to get up close, avoid his fireballs, and slash the horn before you get thrown off.
What's up with all that running around?
Don't get caught.
In phase 2, enemies will start spawning, and you'll send out a spread attack of fireballs. It's not too bad, just use the enemies to your advantage to combo your way up, and then avoid these last two.
Before you get thrown off.
Let's finish it off already.
Never throw caution to the wind. After all,
Phase 3 is a combo of every last one of the phases. You want to start dodging from left to right and use the combo off of enemies as much as possible. Now then, there's two ways to beat this boss actually. You could continue to go up to his horn, or you could
It's ready to snap. Maybe we should get a Lord.
do this.
the adversary.
That was like a walk in the park. No problem.
Chances are you'll get thrown off on the last one anyway, at least once, so take care of the squad that takes up the entire middle area before you go up to the horn. Otherwise you'll fly right back into them and get hurt. Dragon Eye Stone. Okay, I have a little bit of a story about this. When I was 100% completing this game, this thing was the literal bane of my existence. I guess I should explain rarity. You see that? That is a full star rarity, which means it's one of the rarest items in the game and is next to impossible to find. If you get this on the luck of a draw, you're God. It was painful.
This must be it.
Now, Sonic!
Here goes!
Oh no! The barrier is too weak!
Now's the time.
Indeed.
Here we go!
I've been expecting you.
Just one question before we settle this. Why'd you do it? Weren't we trying to save this kingdom from the underworld?
This kingdom will fail one way or another. Such is its fate.
Huh?
Do you know what is to become of this kingdom?
Beats me.
Lancelot and Gawain's rift shall doom the Round Table. Arthur is struck down by his son Mordred and departs for Avalon. This was to be our ideal world, but it will not last. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table will end in ruin. The King Arthur my grandfather Merlin created led to nothing but mistakes. But I can succeed with the power of the scabbard, creating a kingdom that never ends.
good is a world that goes on forever.
My sorrow at its ruin runs deeper than the depths of the underworld. Do you not understand?
No, and I don't want to.
Your efforts are futile.
No way.
You fool! Knight must always be on his guard!
It is time to end this.
Sir Sonic, you've done enough!
No, Sonic! There is no point in continuing! A knight never flees his foe, right? Ah! You fool! This no longer has anything to do with chivalry! Get out of there! Run! It was never about chivalry for me. I just gotta do what I've gotta do. That's all. Sonic!
The long-lost light of the sacred sword! Quick, your swords!
You would not understand, nor could you understand. That's why I must do what I must do. I am finished with you.
What good is a world that goes on forever? That sounds pretty.
The Dark Queen and Excalibur Sonic. She's pretty much a pushover. All you have to do is get into a rhythm, and you don't have a perfect hit monitoring here, but as long as you get into that rhythm, you can max out your soul gauge and then do it again, which will lead you to absolutely destroy the boss in, I kid you not, 15 seconds.
Listen carefully.
It's a fairly easy boss once you know how to do it. There's even a video in the gallery that'll show you how to do it.
What I can't understand is how you can call such a boring sounding place magnificent.
But real quick, I do want to commentate over a few more things. One, that is actually a JPEG, not an actual model of the Dark Queen. She does not have a model whatsoever other than just being seen in drawings. 2. Those are indeed death calibers. So she brought back King Arthur's sword as well as his shadow, pretty much, to fight again.
Listen carefully.
So does this count as a stand battle? I don't know. Some people will be better educated in that field than me. But, yeah. Also, there's one thing I've noticed with the lyrics of this song, with me. In a way, it sounds like it's talking. Some of the lyrics correspond with Night of the Wind in some ways that I know, you know. I'll try and play some samples over and show you what I mean.
You know, every world will have its end. I'm here to prove it all to you. I am who you don't think I am. All wrapped up in my evil plan. I know you have waited much too long, and I will be your shining star. I watch you grow. Do you dare to fight evil's might? I'll be the last one standing in a flash of light. My eyes like a knife, I fight until the fight is won. In the rage, I say each and every one, till this war is won. And I'm meant to rule by the sword, slashing through the every inch of the power in you. As I sit, you as I watch.
I don't know if it's intentional or not. I've only seen it said in one place, and it seems fairly interesting. By the way, you can dodge with A and Z if you didn't
Do
see.
not understand.
I already told you, I don't mind playing the bad guy every once in a while.
Everything must have its end, and we are going to be yours.
I'm gonna wait for a chance to counter.
She appears quite worn down. You can probably get through to her now.
Who knows? Tell me what you think, and
would not understand.
come to your own conclusion in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. Could be looking too far into it, or
Listen carefully.
anything. It would just be anything like usual. Other than that, this is the Dark Queen. As much as I wish this was a JRPG final boss, it is not. It's kind of begging to be in a way. I can see it. It's an underwhelming final boss, but most bosses in this game are easy. But we'll get to the one exception. And we're not going to talk about Percival. I refuse to talk about
You
Percival.
never understand my sorrow at seeing the ruinous future of this kingdom.
Good, because I don't ever want to know such one-sided sadness.
As countless others just to escape your own sorrow. She appears quite worn down. You can probably get through to her.
Also, there's a lot of clashing ideals here, so it just brings a lot to the table.
There's nothing Excalibur can't cover.
Whew! Just made it! Merlina, every world has its end. I know that's kind of sad, but that's why we gotta live life to the fullest in the time we have. At least, that's what I figure.
Grandfather.
Well done, Sir Sonic.
Thanks to you guys.
You can say that again.
To think, King Arthur was but an illusion.
The Knights of the Round Table must now disband.
What foolishness is this?
I'll say.
What are you saying then?
Have you forgotten who I am? I am the sacred sword Caliburn. I am the one who decides who is worthy of the crown.
So then...
You? You are the one and true King Arthur?
Me? Huh? Hey, cut that out!
Take a look inside your heart. It won't seem fair today. Tomorrow it may not. Just a walk or a journey. Don't stop reaching high. Don't let the time pass you by. So many ways that you can try to forget. So many ways you'll find. Wake up to regret. Oh, someday, one day. We'll say live life I know. Hold on, hold tight. Don't let go, don't lose sight.
Well, this was Sonic and the Black Knight. I love this game so much. For its aesthetic, its soundtrack, the level ideas, you know, except for one. And the ambition, in a way. Something that I'd like to see again, and it was just an overall big part of my childhood. 100%ing this game has been something I've wanted to do for so long. Hey, just and I finally did it. And when I did it, it felt so good. I slept good that night. I don't know what it is, but there's something about me finishing games like at the dead ass end of night, or 100%ing them at the end of the night. I mean, yeah, it's good to end the night on a good 100% and then fight the final boss over again to show how far you've really come on your journey. It feels so good. It really does. But this game, it also has a very good message. Life is too short for any past sorrows or for to be worrying about anything that really doesn't involve you. Live life to your fullest in the time you have it, because everything comes to an end. I love that moral, and I take it to spread it every now and then. And that's something that's stuck with me since... what? Since I was like 7? Although I've never fully lived up to it, at least I'd say it's not so much as something to live by rather than a goal to strive for. At least for me. But I'm a special case, I guess. You are who you are. I don't care. We're all here to just have a good time at the end of the day. Alright. This isn't the end of Sonic and the Black Knight. I do have 2 extra episodes that I'll be making for the 100% stuff. But as far as story goes, that is it. Hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did, and I hope I was able to do a better job of showing you why it really is a good game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
So yeah, that's what happened. To think I was called in to be part of the tale of King Arthur. But I gotta tell you, it was no picnic.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? All the action? All the excitement down to the wire? But man, would have thought I was the real King Arthur. Huh.
That's the lamest excuse ever! You just forgot about our date!
No, it's true, I tell ya! Yikes! No! Amy, wait! Put down that hammer!